This morning, we had all morning free because we didn't dock in Ceuta until 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So Dave went and did, I don't know, he went and walked and took pictures, I don't know what, after breakfast. And I went to a internet workshop. And they have a lovely digital lab with lots of computers and an instructor, and they teach classes, computer classes. Now, these are basically computer classes for old farts, and some of it is a little elementary, to say the least, but some of it's not. So anyway, I went and enjoyed it, and then because we didn't dock until 1 o'clock, that meant that pretty much everybody ate lunch on board. And so the dining room did a lovely seafood luncheon. And Dave had halibut, I had lobster mac and cheese. Try that one on. Cheddar cheese, kind of macaroni and cheese, sort of, except they don't quite know how to make it. And they don't use macaroni noodles, they use these great big noodles, macaroni that was big. And then it had bits of lobster in it, and then a big glob of lobster on the top. So I picked all the lobster out and made a few of the macaronis, and I had a shrimp, an avocado appetizer, and that was nice. And then I ate a piece of chocolate cake, so I am a very bad girl and had to go do a bunch of walking to make up for it. But Ceuta is a little bitty place, easy to walk, not much to do or see here. There's a few sights, 2-3 hours and you're done, but a nice walk. And very picturesque, very clean little town, and a strategic point militarily for Spain because it's across the Strait of Gibraltar. We can see right now, we can see the Rock of Gibraltar across the way. It's sort of amazing to me that you can see all the way across the Mediterranean Sea, or the mouth of the Mediterranean from where we are. We're here until umpty o'clock tonight. There were quite a few people on board the ship who went to Morocco today on a tour, and I considered it, but it was an awful lot of riding on a bus to get there, and all the checkpoints you have to go through, and everybody's suspicious as hell, as you can imagine, and it cost a bloomin' fortune. And I've already visited an Islamic nation, and we visited Egypt, and it's very similar, and I couldn't see a reason to spend nearly $400 to do that. So we opted out, and this makes for a relaxing day. We're planning to go back to the ship, have dinner, and then deposit our aching bodies in a hot tub before going to bed tonight. Terribly tropical here, almost, it's Florida-like. In fact, I'm staring at some coconut palms, and there's some royal palms beside it, but a coconut palm right in front of me. And so it looks a lot like the area where I grew up. This town is so small that we've rarely had the ship out of our sight the entire time we've been here. So, a quiet day, an easy day, and my Fitbit is delighted because I have been averaging twice as many steps as I normally take. which my Fitbit is just beyond delighted with that. And we're headed back to, of all things, a McDonald's right down the road, where they not only do they sell beer, but they have free Wi-Fi. So I suspect Dave will have a beer while I have some Wi-Fi, and then we'll head for the ship. Later.